All right, so next one's 25, so we just got the one right below, and that is... Oh my god, no, I'm done. I'm not... Hello, my fellow internet explorers. My name is Mason, and welcome back to the World Wide Web. So I filmed a video yesterday, and I really thought what I was filming was like a good idea. And as I was filming, it quickly descended from like what I thought was gonna be really great into this absolute dumpster fire of a nightmare that will never see the light of day on my channel. It was like one of those moments in which you watch back what you recorded and you just think, what the f was I thinking? So anyway, now that that's over, today's video is gonna be about fan fiction, which is something that you guys might be familiar with and you might not be familiar with. It appeals to, you know, a subsection of the internet for sure. If I had to describe fan fiction, it would basically be the physical manifestation of kind of the made-up scenarios that we think of in our heads with our favorite celebrities. So like situations that won't really actually happen in real life, but we like to think would be possible. So some fan fiction is platonic, some is not so platonic, some is really not so platonic, some is really, really not so platonic. So today I thought I'd try my hand at writing a little bit of fan fiction, see if I'm any good at it, you know, might as well test it out. Hey Jared, who's your celebrity crush? Flo? Like Flo from Progressive?
Triceratops.
Actually, you know what? I understand that because bundling my home and auto insurance really gets me going too. So anyway, here's how this is gonna work. So I'm basically gonna pick two celebrities at random from famousbirthdays.com. You know, the website that lists TikTok stars as more famous than Beyonce. So I'm gonna pick two celebrities from there as like my subjects, and those are the two people I'm gonna write about. And then I'm also going to get a random word generator and pick a random word, and that's going to be the subject of my story. So basically, I'm gonna have to write a little mini fan fiction between those two celebrities that focuses around the word that's generated. So I'm basically gonna see the celebrities, brainstorm a little bit, and then give myself a few minutes to write it, and then I will read the final result out to you guys. So without further ado, let's write some fan fiction. All right, first person is number 26. Let's see who that is. James Charles. Oh boy. Okay, so James Charles is our first victim, and now we have to see who he's gonna be paired up with. All right, so next one's 25, so we just got the one right below, and that is... Oh my god, no, I'm done. I'm not... So... I can't believe I'm doing this. So our two victims for this story are James Charles and Jake Paul. Oh my god. I have to write fan fiction between James Charles and Jake Paul. I can't think of two less likely candidates to be together, but you know what? The random number generator said it, so it is. All right, this is already gonna be a nightmare, but I guess we have to pick a word also. So we're generating a word. We got giraffe as our word. So we're gonna have a Jake Paul and James Charles fan fiction with the giraffe. So I guess there's nothing left to do but get started. All right, brainstorming done, you guys. I'm legit, I can't even stress this enough. I'm legitimately terrified to write this, but you know what? Here we go. This is what I signed up for. I chose this. So here we go.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah. Yeah. In some of these. In some of these. Almost there. And done. Now let's see how it looks so far.
No one asked for this, but welcome to the dramatic reading of Jake Paul proposes to James Charles. James hopped out of his car in the Team 10 house driveway, decked out from head to toe in Sister Squad apparel and brandishing his pinkety drinkety in his right hand. He approached the house only to find that Jake had mounted a giraffe and was riding it around the yard, while the rest of Team 10 screamed, "Ride that horse!" James sighed. They weren't known for being the brightest. James screamed as he approached the group. "Jamesy," Jake said. "Hey James, why don't we go somewhere more private?" Jake led James to a secluded area outside of the house. The sunset framed Jake's face perfectly, and James marveled at how his snapback complemented his milky white facial features. The sight was so beautiful he almost shed a tear, but then he didn't, because that would ruin his foundation. James gasped as Jake dropped to one knee, pulling out a large box from his oversized cargo shorts. "James Charles Dickinson," Jake said, his voice shaking. James could hardly contain himself. Jake pulled out a piece of Team 10 merch from the large box and handed it to James. He looked up at his boyfriend and asked, "Will you buy my merch?" See, this is the glory of fan fiction. Like, you can just do whatever you want because it doesn't matter. It's not real. You can make up whatever dumb shit comes to your mind, and it's totally fine. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Another two people and another random word. Let's check it out. All right, let's pick our first celebrity. So let's see who we got. Number 45. 45 is David Dobrik. Okay, so we got David Dobrik, and let's see who he's gonna be matched with. We got number 40. Who's that gonna be? Shane Dawson. So we have Shane Dawson and David Dobrik together, and let's pick a word that they are going to have in their story. So we got drum. Okay, this one's gonna be hard. So we have David Dobrik and Shane Dawson fanfiction, and I have to incorporate a drum somehow. Okay, brainstorming I think is done again for this one. I am actually concerned about the unholy mess I have turned this story into. So I'm gonna go ahead and write it out, and like, I'm terrified for you guys to hear this. All right, so writing is done, and I'm telling you guys better make some popcorn for this one, because this is about to be a roller coaster ride. Shane and David are the most perfect couple, even though they both have their own squads. David with the vlog squad and Shane with, well, his squad. They always are at their best when they're together. It was a sunny Saturday afternoon, and Shane walked into David's house to find the entire vlog squad sitting in a circle, beating on African drums as they uttered a satanic chant in terrifying unison. "Oh," David exclaimed as he caught sight of Shane. "Sorry, babe. We were just doing our daily worship to the YouTube algorithm. I posted a video today, and I really need it to do well." Shane was unfazed. He had most definitely seen weirder in that house.
"It's a pony!"
"So listen, babe," David said. "I know you just hit 20 million subs, and I wanted to do something special for you." Shane beamed, pushing his shaggy emo hair to the side. "So you know I like to do it big for the vlog, right?" Shane was quaking in anticipation. "So for you hitting 20 million subs, I bought you 20 million subs." Shane was confused until a giant subway truck pulled up to the front of the door and began dumping footlongs into the house. Shane screamed as the innumerable Subway sandwiches began to rise above him, drowning both him and David in a sea of pastrami and wheat bread. The last words that Shane would ever hear were, "This video is sponsored by Subway." I cannot believe I just wrote that. David or Subway, if you're watching, let's make this happen. I want to see 20 million Subway sandwiches in the next video. Come on, man, you can do it. And the first one I get is 16. So going down the list to number 16, we see, oh my God, I just talked about her earlier. We got Beyonce. Awesome. Okay, so Beyonce is the first subject. So second celebrity that's gonna be coupled up with Beyonce, we got number 2. Who's number 2? That is Justin Bieber. Okay, so we got Beyonce and Justin Bieber. Now let's get a word that this fanfic's gonna center around. So we're gonna pick a word to center our Beyonce Justin Bieber fanfic around. So let's click generate, and we got anger. Okay, perfect. So we have to write a story about Justin Bieber and Beyonce and something to do with anger. All right, let's start the brainstorming. So just remember that Justin has a song called Sorry, which could actually be pretty good for this. So I'm thinking and going the direction of Beyonce's kind of angry at Justin, and then Justin has to apologize with his song Sorry. So we'll see where this goes. I wonder if any Beyonce and Justin fanfic like actually already exists. Maybe I could be the first, starting a trend. All right, so I think I have the outline of something that could either be a hot mess or the greatest piece of literature that's ever been written. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the details, write this up, and I'll get back to you in a bit for the dramatic reading of Beyonce and Justin Bieber's fanfic. Oh God, what am I doing with my life? Oh my God. I cannot believe the unholy mess I have just created. All right, here it is, the final product. So strap in, you guys. It's time for a dramatic reading of Beyonce and Justin Bieber going to the Grammys. Come on, Jared, be quiet. I'm trying to read. This is important. Beyonce walked out of the house, carrying Blue Ivy under one arm. Noticing her significant other wasn't by her side, she turned around and yelled, Come on, Justin, now let's get in formation. The Grammys are in an hour and I need you to be with me so we can carry all the trophies. Still nothing. Beyonce considered waiting for him, but then she remembered that she's Beyonce and she doesn't wait for no man. Boy, bye, she muttered under her breath as she climbed into the limo. At that exact moment, Justin burst out of their opulent mansion, hair unkempt and clothes tattered. Beyonce could smell the stench coming from a mile away. Baby, I'm here, he gasped. It's too late, Justin, Beyonce replied. You're grounded. Now get back inside and go to our room. I know it's too late for me to come, Justin said, but
Is it too late now to say sorry?
Blue Ivy flipped Justin off as Beyonce rolled her eyes and slammed the door to the limo. Later that night, Beyonce returned home, juggling her 27 Grammys as she entered. It hadn't been one of her better years. She entered the bedroom to find Justin passed out drunk on the floor. Beyonce set down her Grammys, picked up her deadbeat husband, and proceeded to toss him out the window. She turned out the light and went to sleep. And thus concludes this horrifying journey of me attempting to write fan fiction, and I think the lesson that we have to take from this is that not everyone's cut out to be a fanfiction author. But I have to say, I had way too much fun making a god-awful mess out of these very unrealistic pairings. And if you enjoyed it too, make sure to leave a like down below. And if you want to join the Internet Explorer family, you can do so by clicking subscribe right down there. So thank you all so much for watching, and I wish you all the best of luck on your cyberspace adventures. And until next time, peace out.